Hey everyone. Hey. This is Goddess Shamed back with another psychic murder investigation. Now, this one is on Lala Brown. Real name Yolanda Brown, but they call her Lala Brown. She was an R&B singer. She passed away October 22nd, 2007. But before I get into that, I want to introduce you guys. Well, not really introduce, but show you guys my hair and nail growth oil. I really, people can use it for their nails because it does grow their nails, but I really don't because, you see, I go get my nails did. So, but I use it for my hair. And it's actually new and improved because I put castor oil in here. It already has collagen in here, and I also put castor oil in here, so it leaves my hair soft. Oh my god, soft and bouncy. I love it. It promotes hair growth and it strengthens your hair follicles. It strengthened the hell out of my hair follicles because I had my hair in braids for so long. When I took them out, it was had hella split ends and what you call that, brittle. It was just kept falling out. But it got back on the right track, and I'm loving it. Loving it. Nice. Okay. And you really don't never see me with my hair down. I don't like hair in my face. I can't deal with it. So, but I want you guys to try out my hair and nail growth oil. It's at Harvest Moon Botanica Shop on 4107 Truth in KCMO. And it's also going to be on my website coming up this week. I'm not computer savvy. I'm trying to get into the program, but that's where it's going to be. I'm working on it right now, you guys. So let's get into Yolanda Brown. Oh, okay, I want to show you my dress. I like to show y'all the back side. Okay, that's it. All right, now let's say a prayer and get into Yolanda Brown's question and answer for this psychic murder investigation. Father Ra, Mother Earth, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Galactic Beings. I come to do a reading on Yolanda Brown, and actually her boyfriend also that passed. His name was let me see, Jaton Cleveland. And I ask that you bring them into this question and answer reading so we can understand what happened to them and maybe give out some good information to those in need of this information. And after that, send them back with peace, love, and light. Ashe. Okay, so this is Yolanda Brown and Jaton Cleveland. But we're going to do background information on Yolanda Brown, which they called her Lala. Lala Brown was an R&B singer that was shot and killed with her boyfriend, Jaton Cleveland, October 22nd, 2007, in their record studio home. I guess they had a studio that they recorded out of. Okay, and so Yolanda Brown was born May 20th, 1986 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She was a born performer. She was singing and dancing since she was born. She became a mom at 16 years old. That even pushed her more to become a star. At 19 years old, she moved to Atlanta and was blessed an opportunity to work with Life Jennings. Sex on the bill, the song Sex, S-E-X, was on their top billboard, and she went touring with Life Jennings. After a disagreement with Life, they ended the contract. 2007, she returned back home to Milwaukee and connected with Jaton Cleveland. He was a well-known record producer, and his nickname was Smiles because of his big Kool-Aid smile. They started dating and moved in together. He was his local producer he was the local producer of Loud Enough Studios. Months after moving in, Lala had started receiving threatening phone calls. Then the studio was broken into and someone stole $10,000 worth of equipment. Okay. After the break-in, they continued to live in the studio. October 2007, she confided in a friend and her hairdresser that she was scared and wanted to move. October 19th, 2007, Lala and Jatan was last seen having dinner with family and was then last having dinner with family, and the last time they were seen, and that was the last time they were seen when they had dinner with family. Jatan's brother found them gunned down in the studio. And then how Jatan's brother found them, because they was calling the police so they can get into the studio, but the police didn't want to do a breakdown because they didn't find no reason to, no evidence of them being murdered or anything like that. So Jatan's brother just went on ahead and kicked down the door, and he found them dead, both of them shot and killed to death. In 2017, it's actually been 18 years since they've been murdered. In 2017, Lala's father said police had a leading in the case, but nothing came about that. That was weird how nothing came about that. So we're gonna do questions and answers with Lala and Jatan. So I actually already smoked everything out, so I'm not gonna do it again. And of course I already did this, but I'm gonna do it again so I can let you guys see what I did. So questions with Lala. Lala, was you murdered October 22nd, 2007? Was you murdered October 22nd, 2007? That is a yes. Did you know who murdered you, Lala? Do you know who murdered you, Lala? She is saying no. But when I asked Jatan, I said, Jatan, do you know who murdered you? That is a yes. Jatan is saying yes. He knows who murdered them. So I asked, why did they murder you? Why did they murder you and Lala, Jatan? So I pulled cards. And my cards, which I have upside down, High Priestess, which meaning something went wrong. Something went, I asked why did they get murdered. So why did they get murdered is because the person that murdered them couldn't keep producing what they wanted to produce because Lala came around. Basically, Jatan shut down. Then it got Five of Swords. When Lala came around, which is this Lala and Jatan right here, the dude, it actually was a man. The man, he stopped producing with this man and started producing with Lala to turn Lala into a star. Which is actually, this is the High Priestess. He wanted Lala to become, he was building Lala up. That's what was going on. And he got pissed off and came back and stole the equipment. And he still, I don't know what was going on to where he had to kill them. I guess the dude was just crazy. He was just highly pissed off. He wanted his time in the studio. He wanted Jatan to give him his time and attention. I don't know. It seemed like a little bit, okay. I don't like that. He wanted too much of his time and attention. That's what it sounded like. But basically, he left him out in the cold. And the dude didn't like that. So he came back and stole all his equipment and even murdered him. So it sounded like dude was a hothead. Whoever this dude was, that was before Lala started doing threatening prank phone calls and came and stole the equipment and also came back and murdered him. So that's what happened with Lala and Jatan. That's pretty sad, you guys. People just try to get ahead in life. All right, you guys. I'm going to let this go. You guys have a wonderful evening. And once again, hook up to my website when I do post it out. Hair, nail, and growth oil, lemongrass, lavender, castor oil, and also collagen for the hair. All right. Bye, you guys.